Hi, my name is Rachel, and today I'm going to be talking about my persuasive speech. You were sitting on the couch watching the news when you hear about another teen drinking accident, and this time it has killed a teen and a whole family. It is so sad always hearing the same story about teens dying just because they are drinking and being stupid. In 2008, 56.2% of current underage drinkers ages 12 through 20 reported that their last use of alcohol occurred in someone else's home. 29.6% reported that it occurred in their own home. As you can tell, teens drink less when they are at home because they are being monitored and can act stupid. When they are out with a lot of teens, they are going to try and impress their friends, so they will drink more. Drinking anywhere but at home could possibly lead to any bad possibilities when not supervised. When not monitored, they could be out there drinking and driving, drinking too much and getting alcohol poisoning, and going behind their parents' back, which could make their punishment 10 times worse. Keeping teens from drinking and driving is hard these days. Car crashes are the leading cause of death for teens, and about a quarter of crashes involve an underage drinking driver. If parents would let them drink in their presence, there would be less drinking and driving accidents because their parents would not let the kids drive at home. They would either have to spend the night or let their parents come get them. They would also keep other people safe by not driving because teens, when drinking, do not pay attention to other drivers and they wreck into other people and possibly kill them. Another reason drinking and driving is bad because you can get pulled over by the police and could get a DUI. DUIs stay on your record for your whole life and it could affect you getting a job. People who are trying to hire you look at your records and see them. They may not want to hire you because of that. In most states, anyone under 21 operating a motor vehicle with a blood alcohol level of 0.02% or higher can be cited for a DUI. Making sure they don't drink and drive always keeps them safe. Also, making sure they do not over drink, which possibly could lead to alcohol poisoning, also keeps them safe. Teens always try to outdrink each other at parties because they think they are cooler than everybody else. Your body can only process 1 unit of alcohol an hour. Drink a lot in a short space of time, and the amount of alcohol in the blood can stop the body from working properly. Some attributes that lead to alcohol poisoning is that it affects your heart rate and breathing. It could actually stop it. Also, it dehydrates you, which causes permanent brain damage. And another major thing would be it lowers your blood sugar levels, so you could actually suffer from seizures. Drinking too much obviously leads to not controlling what you do or what could happen to you. Some teens drink because they are depressed, and those teens sometimes commit suicide, which is about as worse as anything because it doesn't just hurt them, it hurts their family and friends. Other teens who are depressed may not commit suicide, but definitely come close to it and they try to hurt themselves. The National Institute on Alcohol and Abuse and Alcoholism did a study and showed a total of 3,229 deaths where alcohol poisoning was a contributing factor. The worst thing that alcohol poisoning could do to you is kill you. As alcohol poisoning is bad enough, going behind your parents' back could be even worse. If you're constantly hearing your parents say, no, you can't do this, and no, you can't do that, teens are going to want to do that just because their parents said no. If you're going to sneak out in the middle of the night without your parents knowing to go to a house party, that could end very badly. By the end of the night, you could have gotten into a wreck, drank too much, pass out, and something else happened to you. Plus, your parents wouldn't even know where you would be. But if parents have a little leisure, teens wouldn't go behind their parents' back and do stupid things like that. So having parents with a little leeway, personally, I think teens wouldn't do things that would hurt them, or if they thought about doing it, maybe they would call their parents and talk to them about it and see if it would be a good idea. If parents would be this way, teens would be more comfortable telling them anything. As some people know, there is a high statistics rate for teen drivers drinking and dying. I have my own story to tell that really hits hard and really deep. I and my friend went to one of our friends' house for what we thought was just a little get-together with some friends. But what we found out when we got there was that it was a huge surprise party for my best friend. There was alcohol, but I wasn't drinking, and she was. And she decided to go with some friends to go pick up this guy from school that she really liked. They never came back. I kept trying to call my friend because I didn't know where she had went. She had left me by myself. I just kept trying to call her because I was tired and it was super late, but she would never answer. So I just went home. The next morning I got a call saying that they got into a car wreck on the way to go get him. I also found out that none of them made it. Some other people didn't make it either. I found out that they hit another driver. In that car there was a father and a daughter who was coming home because the daughter was homesick from the slumber party. I would really hate to wake up to a call about my husband and daughter going to heaven. This is why I strongly believe that it will be a better idea that if teens would drink under the supervision of parents instead of drinking alone and being stupid. So, I hope this persuades you all a little bit, because 9 out of 10, your teens are going to be drinking anyways. So, it'd be better to drink under supervision than drinking stupidly.